The stomach is a muscular sac that lies in the upper part of the abdominal cavity between the esophagus and the small intestine. The shape, size, and position of the stomach vary depending on the food it contains, the stage of digestion, the position of the person's body, and pressure exerted upon the stomach from the intestines below. The stomach is divided into three portions: the upper part, the middle section, and lower portion. After mastication, the food travels down into the stomach from the esophagus. The opening from the esophagus into the stomach is through a muscle called the cardiac sphincter, which controls passage of food into the stomach. Towards the end of the stomach, broken down food called chyme enters the pyloric sphincter valve, which regulates the entrance of the food into the duodenum, or the lower esophageal, or the first part of the small intestine. This is where food digests or is otherwise vomited. Once food passes through the first sphincter, pepsin is stimulated to be released. Hydrochloric acid is then secreted and it all comes together. Because the juices are so acidic, there are 4 layers of the stomach. The mucus layer is the innermost layer made up of thick gastric glands embedded in the connective tissue. The submucosal layer is made up of loose areolar connective tissue, and the muscular coat consists of 3 additional layers that help push into the small intestine. The serous is the final layer. It's the final layer. It is the thick outer layer covering the stomach. Endocrine glands secrete gastric juices, which stimulates the release of pepsin and the hydrochloric acid to mix and start to break down the food with the digestive juice enzymes. Pepsin breaks down protein into smaller pieces called protease and peptone. Some fun facts are: did you know that mucus cells in the stomach replace themselves every 3 to 5 days, and protein is absorbed into the stomach? Digestive in the stomach takes about 6 to 8 hours total. The food passes through the pyloric sphincter into the small intestine for final preparation for absorption.